Hi Capricorn, welcome to September 2016. Your consciousness is brimming with new insight and understanding about your life and your future. You are discovering new ideas and concepts that excite you. You don't know where to start. Take your time. Allow the new thought to simmer. You will know when your time is right for action. Self-discovery opens new doors for you. You're actually in a very strong position this month. Now there's a lot going on. This could be the most powerful month of the year, and that's because there's 2 eclipses as well as the equinox on the 22nd. The Virgo new moon solar eclipse is on September 1st. Virgo is your fellow sister sign, and it pours positive energy into your planets in Capricorn, your sun, your moon, your rising, your Mercury. Whatever planets you have in Capricorn are in positive energy flow with Virgo. And so this new moon is all about the expansion of your consciousness, your future vision, your truth, your wisdom, your knowing, your connection to your mighty I am presence, your higher self, and to your source energy. This new moon is very challenging because Neptune is opposing it, and Saturn, your ruling planet, is T-squaring it. So there's a lot of challenge here with this energy. Not so much for you, however, for others around you, you may find that they are having a very challenging time, and this energy does impact all of us. Mercury is also retrograde, and Mercury is Virgo's ruling planet. So with Mercury retrograde, that can, create a lot of confusion, miscommunication, misunderstandings. And with Neptune directly opposing the new moon, this can create deception. It can even create where people are outright lying. They're just not being honest. They're not telling the truth. And it can create loss. So with Saturn challenging Neptune and the new moon, this can create betrayals and loss. And so for you, it is in positive energy with you, the new moon. However, because it's being T-squared by Neptune and Saturn, this is creating a lot of challenging energy. So you want to make sure that others are understanding you. They got your email, they got your phone call, and that you understand them. Because this energy is going to be very rocky this first 3 weeks in September because of the Mercury retrograde and the eclipses. But for you, it really is about tuning into your higher power, tuning into your spiritual space, your spiritual life, your spiritual approach to how you manage your life. This is a very spiritual time for you. And so you want to stay out of the fray, right? It's this crazy making that's going on, and it's not about you. So you really do want to, stay back and just stay out of it. If others are trying to stir the pot and stir up trouble, don't get caught in it, right? Like don't get hooked into the gossip or the lies or the deception that's being woven here, like a spider's web to pull you in. You want to stay out of the fray. You want to stay on the sidelines and just ride the wave, because you are really in a strong position and it's not about you. However, we have to navigate these energies. And I do believe that these eclipses are here to cleanse and purify all of us and readjust us. So there's this huge readjustment that's going on. And for you, it's actually opening doors in your consciousness, and it's opening doors into the higher realms where you can see where your life is going, what right choices are for you. You can even see into the future as to what is up ahead for you. And that's wonderful. That's awesome. The sun actually trines Pluto on the 7th, Pluto in Capricorn. That could be a breakthrough day for you. And Jupiter enters Libra on the 9th. That's fantastic for you, because now Jupiter is in the area of your destiny in the world, your reputation in the world, your career, what you do in the world. So now is the time over this next year to go after whatever you want, whatever you're going for. You want to start your own business, you want to expand your business, you want to go for the promotion, you want to be the CEO, you want to be the CFO, go after it. It's not the time to wait anymore. Although I would recommend waiting till Mercury goes direct on September 22nd. What I'm talking about is over this next year until Jupiter enters Scorpio on 10/10/2017. Although that's going to be great for you too, because that's going to be a big hit in the money belt, the money you make from the business you own or the money you make from the company you work for. But this is the year where you expand your presence in the world with Jupiter in Libra, expanding you, saying, go for it, Capricorn, get published, start that business, launch that product, launch that service, go for the promotion, whatever it is you've been cooking up and it's simmering now in September. By the time we get to Libra, on the equinox on the 22nd, that you're getting a giant green light in here. This is actually a really good month for you. And so it's going to be crazy this first 3 weeks because we've got the eclipses and we've got Neptune messing with everybody at the Virgo new moon. And that's going to, create all kinds of miscommunication and confusion. And Mercury has a lot of muscle this month. He's everywhere. He's the ruler of Virgo. And then at the Pisces lunar eclipse on the 16th, Mercury is directly opposing the full moon in Pisces and Chiron. Chiron is pain. So at the full moon, this is going to bring up everybody's pain, right? So for you, it could be like, who's a pain in a butt in your life? You know what I mean? Like, it's like, who's a thorn in your side kind of pain that you're experiencing. Although, Chiron is pain, and so it can be emotional pain, it can be physical pain, it can, be who's a pain in your butt kind of energy. And so you can see that these eclipses are rocky and challenging to navigate. But again, Pisces sextiles Capricorn, pours positive energy into any planets you have in Capricorn. So it's really not about you, although you may feel like your nerves are getting like rattled with other people's games and baloney, and you're just like, I just want to get away from this relative, or I just want to get away from this neighbor, and this person won't shut up. You want people to be quiet, Go into your sacred space. Go into nature, right? Is just take really good care of you so that you're navigating this energy. And maybe you're the calm in the storm. You know what I mean? Like you're the Buddha sitting there, and just holding the space for everybody. And that's a nice approach to take. Now, the final Saturn-Neptune square is on the 10th, thank goodness, because that has been really crazy-making energy. And Saturn is flying forward. Your ruling planet is flying forward now. And he is separating from Neptune. They don't like each other. And this is good news. And, but we do have to navigate these eclipses. And for you, it has to do with your conscious mind, your superconscious, your day-to-day communication, as well as your communication with spirit, your communication with higher power, your communication with your guides. And So this is where you want to be. Mercury is retrograde all, you know, to the 22nd, all in Virgo. And so if you're doing any travel, you want to double check everything, you know, double check that the plane is not delayed, double check your tickets, double check your luggage, you know, not to say that anything, you know, we have to function. Mercury retrogrades, you know, a long time out of the year, almost, you know, 12 weeks in the year this year. And, you know, you can't put your life on hold, but I would not start a job under Mercury retrograde. I would not get married under Mercury retrograde. I would not start a new business under Mercury retrograde. And so if you can wait till the 22nd, then you're going to be really glad you did. But with Mercury retrograde in this part of your life, you want to, you know, for those of you traveling, just double check everything, because, you know, the devil's in the details. And with Mercury retrograde, it's Murphy's Law. What can't go wrong will go wrong. And you don't want to find out that your flight was delayed and your plane is in Japan and you're trying to leave Detroit. You know what I mean? It's like, sorry, your plane's not here. It's still in Japan. And that's Mercury standing back going, ha, 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 ha. He's got a lot of muscle this month, and he's the only planet that travels all levels of consciousness. He's the only god that can go to hell and heaven. He can go to the unconscious and talk to Pluto. He can go to the consciousness and, you know, talk to Jupiter, and he can go to the higher consciousness and talk to the sun. And so Mercury is very busy this month. He's got a lot of muscle, and he's instigating Chiron. He's instigating this Pisces full moon. And that means, you know, that people can be overreacting, people can misunderstand, and they can be, you know, all in their pain and their wounds, and you hurt my feelings in 7th grade, and, you know, it's dredging up the past, and just really weird. And you want to look for what's draining you, what's draining your energy, who or what is draining your energy, and really focus on taking care of yourself so that you can be very conscious with others, be available for others, but in a conscious way, that you're not getting pulled into the subconscious and the unconscious. These energies are very much pulling us all into our subconscious and our unconscious, and we can be acting from the unconscious, thinking we're being very conscious when we're not. And so it's very important to stay conscious and present and here and now, and not get pulled into the past and the unconscious, and just leaking energy, leaking power, feeling drained, feeling exhausted. You know, really look at what's exhausting you and what's draining you. Now, it does get better. Mercury moves direct on the 22nd, and then right after that, he stations direct. And then right after that, the sun enters Libra on the 22nd. And you have happy fall equinox in the northern hemisphere and happy spring equinox in the southern hemisphere. This is good news. Pluto moves direct on the 26th. Venus enters Scorpio on the 23rd. This is all very good for you. And Mars enters Capricorn on the 27th. So navigate those first 3 weeks. You know, you may be doing a lot of counseling with people. You may be doing a lot of coaching with people, and just, you know, being that space that they can be honest and talk to somebody about what's going on with them. But then right after the 22nd, you're getting a giant green light from the universe to fly forward and go after what you want. And I love this energy because Saturn is now direct, Venus is direct, Mars is direct, Pluto is now direct, and the energy is just flying forward once we move into the equinox. And equinoxes and solstices are power days. You can see how powerful this month is because we have 2 eclipses and then we have the equinox. These are power days where there's cosmic downloads going on. You're being recalibrated, you're being re-energized and shifted, and you're getting a cosmic download from the universe. Every atom, cell, and electron is being shifted. And that's why it's really important to, like, just hang loose until, this last part of September before you take action, before you, set the new foundation into whatever you're doing, and use this energy, because this is the energy that flies you forward. This is the energy that puts the wind in your sails, the wind beneath your wings. And the Libra new moon on the 30th is stellar. It is fantastic. It's awesome. The sun and the moon are coupled together with Jupiter in Libra in your 10th house of your contribution to humanity, your destiny in the world. So you've got this fabulous new moon in the area of your profession, your achievement in the world, your passion about what you do in the world. I love this new moon. And your ruling planet is sextile it. So this is good too. And I love this because now with Jupiter in Libra, Saturn in Sagittarius, they're sextiling each other. That's business expansion. That's business growth. That means the economies are going to start to grow again. That means we're going to see more money put into the stock markets and the economies, and businesses are going to expand rather than contract. They were contracting in Virgo. And so this is really good news. Pluto is direct. Pluto's flying forward by the end of the month. Well, he doesn't fly as fast as the other planets, but he's moving. And he goes direct on the 26th. And Mars enters Capricorn on the 27th. It's a strong month for you, Capricorn. And that's fantastic, having Mars in your own sign. He's giving you energy. He's giving you drive. He's giving you get up and go. And he's the one going, go for that promotion. Start that business. Go after what you want. Don't wait. Go after it. Because you've got the Libra energy now just opening everything up for you. And I love Jupiter in the 10th house. I love Jupiter in this area of your chart. It's fantastic. You got to wait 12 years for him to get there. And it's only going to get better, because when he goes into Scorpio, that's going to expand your money. But he's going to expand your money too in your profession, because whatever you're doing, this is the time to go after it. Go after what you want. With Jupiter in the 10th, you get the promotion. The business expands. You get the recognition. You get the fame. You get the fortune. And Mars is squaring it, going, go for it. Go after it. And that's what we all need, right? We need that part of our healthy ego to push us out there and say, I can do it. I can do it. And now Mercury is trying to Pluto. September 10th through October 1st, going into October. But you probably won't feel it until the 22nd when it goes direct, because he's a bit of a troublemaker this month. And so he is trining Pluto in Capricorn. See, because Virgo trines Pluto. And this is beautiful. And so I love this energy for you. You really do have a strong month. And for those of you that want to get married, I love this Libra new moon for sealing the deal, for signing on that dotted line. And, it has Jupiter coupled with the sun and the moon, all sextile and Saturn, your ruling planet. And there's so much positive energy here for you. And Pluto is direct now. Pluto is power. And now you've got the power. I've got the power. And with Mars in your sign too, you're going to be kicking butt and taking no prisoners. And they're going to couple soon. Next month, I'll come back and talk about that. That's power. So the universe is giving you a lot of power and tremendous support. So whatever this is that you're doing, that you are, you've been cooking up, let it simmer the first 3 weeks. But then, by the 22nd, by the Equinox, and the rest of the month and going into October, it's game on. It's showtime. The curtain has lifted, and you are the star. And so it's time for you to perform. It's time for you to present. It's time for you to go after what you want. And you're going to find that it's happening for you, like doors are opening for you, and you're just like, why didn't this happen before? Don't even think about that. The stars are lining up for you now, and that's why it's time. And so it is your time to shine. It is your time to present. It is your time to go for it. So If you're available for love, with Mars in your sign, this could be bringing, a new love, a new man. But, for those of you that are men, it could be a woman. For those of you that are same sex, it could be that person of the same sex as you. So, it will be brought to you. It may be someone who's at a distance from you, but that you're feeling this really deep spiritual connection to, that you're feeling this connection to this person. And so it's all there for you. And, money is going to get better. Venus has moved into that area of money for you. And so money, it looks fantastic. And with Jupiter now in this part of your chart, you're getting a huge boost. All the cardinal signs are getting a huge boost with this, as well as the air signs too. You're getting a really big boost with Jupiter in Libra, and the Capricorns, the Cancers, the Aries are being lifted up by Jupiter in Libra, as well as the Libras, of course. And like I said, it's going to continue like that for the next couple of years, and then boy, when it goes into Capricorn, whoo! It's nothing like having Jupiter in your own sign. And so career is stellar. It's off the charts over this next couple of months. And so it is time for you, Capricorn, whatever you've been working on, and it's going to be different for each one of you, it's showtime. September 22nd on, and I happen to love the Libra new moon, go after what you want. Spiritually, it's off the charts. Like, you will be able to have a direct conversation to source energy and really, hey, Creator, how you doing? You know what I mean? Just like that. You got it going on, especially at the Virgo new moon and the Pisces lunar eclipse. I mean, that's where you want to be. If you're finding other people aren't making any sense to you and you just kind of want to get away from the drama, go out into nature, go, put on your favorite music, do what gets you into your sacred space, and, just dial into higher power, because that's where you're going to feel the calm, the center, the grounding, the re-energizing, and the support. But it's all here for you, and it's all out ahead of you. And I love this energy. Even with the Mercury trying the Pluto, that is, the 22nd on is the time for you to sign anything you need to sign. It is going to work out for you. With Mercury trying Pluto, he's giving you new strategies. I mean, there is so much positive energy coming your way. And it's all going to open up once we hit that equinox, and everything starts to really, get clear when Mercury is moving forward. And, you have that clarity of knowing what's the best strategy, what it is you really want, and then you can go after it. Just let it simmer, these first 3 weeks, because it absolutely is fantastic for you. And I'm not seeing any challenges to the health, as long as you're taking care of yourself and, creating that time for your well-being and your exercise, and you're taking good care of you and all of that, everything's good. I'm just seeing massive amounts of growth opportunities here for you, financial opportunities for you, business opportunities for you, of course, love too. I'm not seeing any challenge, for those of you coupled, there's no challenge there. In fact, is you may be very focused on this new business together, or whatever it is the two of you want to be cooking up here. Green lights, 22nd on. Go for it. So thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Thank you for liking, favoring, sharing, and Google Plussing my videos, Capricorn. Thank you for subscribing. You totally rock. And if you would like to work with me and have me look at your astrology or find out about my other services, those links are below in the Show More section or in the cards. And until next time, Capricorn, I love giving you good news. And it is amazing what's coming in for you over these next couple of months. Wow.